Rabbit trails. And we're live. Welcome back to Rabbit Trails, episode 10. Wow.
Holy flip, it's 10?
Yep, it's 10.
Wow.
I just realized that as well.
Man, that's crazy. This is the season.
This is shebang, man.
This is the season finale.
Nope.
We're done. Dude, we're done.
10-hit wonder.
Dude, that's insane.
Dude, that's pretty whack. I mean, compared to our last 3, feels like we've been doing it for a lot longer than 10.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just kind of, I'm going to have to file for unemployment.
might as well, dude.
Now that this is our last episode.
Might as well, dude.
Dang. I mean...
Hey, we had a good run.
Yeah, it was great. You were a decent castmate.
I can't say the same for you.
Kind of wanted to work with someone else, but it's fine.
See how I got to the insult before you did? Just strong-armed you into that.
Do you like how I didn't even answer it?
You didn't. It wasn't a question.
I didn't answer
All right. Today's starting point. Josh mentioned it a couple days ago.
I did. I brought it up.
The pros and cons of being tall versus short.
Even as a child, because I mean, if you were,
He specified as a child, but
yeah,
I
but I get it.
would say in general.
Because I'm a 21-year-old male, and you know I'm only 5'5", and that's if I don't get a haircut. That's if I don't. If I spike my hair up, I'm 5'5". If I leave it flat, we're talking maybe 5'3".
Yeah, I saw a video. Troy Kennedy made it. I can't remember what it was called. It was like short people syndrome or something like that. But he said that. He was like, he was like measuring himself. And he was like, no, that's your hair, dude. The guy filming was like, that's your hair. He was like, no, no.
Yeah, and like, because I was a tiny child,
Mm-hmm.
but like people like Brandon has been a full-grown man.
He's a giant.
He's been a full-grown man since
But he's
I
not
met
even
him.
a giant. Like, I'm the same height, if not taller.
Yeah, I mean, the weird thing is, though, he was that height, like, when we were in 5th grade.
That's what's so funny, dude. Because, I mean, we've talked about it before.
I thought he was a bully when I went to school, because I'm like, obviously he's dumb because he's a full-grown man, so he got held back a lot. And then when I met him, he was just at the water faucet.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
And he had, like, a paper mache sailboat hat on.
Dude, that's awesome.
And he, like, turned around, he goes, hi!
Hiya,
was like,
pal.
Hello. He goes, I'm Brandon. I'm Josh.
Hey.
Well, I gotta get back to class.
You don't want to beat me up?
Yeah. I was like, sweet, I'm in.
Awesome. Wow.
I'm protected.
Wow. You like slip him like a 5. You're like,
Wow, appreciate that, man.
protection, right?
And he's like, sure?
Imagine that. A hardcore, like, gangster kid ends up at some, like, preppy white school. He, like, gives some guy cash, like, for protection. He's like, what is this?
Hey, man, you keep those guys away from me.
It's like, listen, man, I gotta go to tennis practice. Because right after, I got lacrosse. And then swimming.
But for you, who's been tall his whole life, how is that? Even in your day-to-day. I mean, because you can reach the cookies on the top of the cookie jar. I have you get...
Who couldn't reach the top of the cookie jar? You open the lid and you...
I hate how...
Had to go for it.
I hate how...
Really couldn't stop myself.
It used to be more sarcastic, and now it's just... I forgot the word. It's like, you're not being sarcastic, you're being...
Literal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are two different
or
teams.
Anal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more buttle.
Analytic.
More buttalytic.
That's not.
More tushalytic.
Nope.
Oh, Gage is being buttalytic again. Oh, gross.
Either way.
I couldn't reach the top of the cookie jar. Oh, sick.
You said that.
But, I mean, just the other day we were in Walmart and I needed rice. And I tugged on your shirt like a child and I just pointed at the rice because it was on the top shelf.
That you could have reached.
if I put my feet on the other things.
No, it's
well,
because you wanted the one in the back, but it was the same as the one in the front that you could have reached.
But
I
from
was like, it's the same one.
From where I was standing, though, that one that I wanted looked bigger.
Right.
And that's another flaw. Things on the top shelf that I can hardly see look bigger than the ones I can see.
It's like the pan zoom where like everything else zooms out.
Yeah.
And that zooms in and it looks huge. That must be terrifying.
It's not terrifying. It's
that
just
must be so terrifying.
It's not.
That must be really scary for you.
Nope, it's not. It's just frustrating. Do you know what it's like seeing?
Do you know what it's like?
Do you know what it's like being in an aisle, and you see a lady, right, and you're like, right, okay, she's cute, and then like,
oh, it's a cute lady.
It's a cute lady, yes.
Okay.
You know what? Anyone in general, and they know they see you too.
Okay.
And you are trying to reach something that's only on the top.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a fool you look like?
No, I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, you don't know, dude.
You
don't know.
Thinking about it, I don't reach for a lot of top shelf
Your
stuff.
life has been easy.
I would say that.
You've had it easy. Hardships?
You don't know me.
None.
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know my life.
Oh, how dare you?
How dare I? How dare you? That's Amazing Spider-Man 1.
This is the best one, honestly.
Marker minute 21:43.
You really know the marker
No.
minute? Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. Now I want to look up what that is.
I don't think it's
See if
21.
I'm accurate.
I don't think it's in the 20s.
Maybe a little bit after.
I think it's after.
Maybe. A little bit. That's what I'm saying. Maybe a little bit
If it's
after.
exactly what you just said, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah, he's doing the H of how on 21:43. Yeah, I'm a pro.
Knew it.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, I knew that.
No big deal.
When I said I didn't, I was kidding.
Yeah. All I'm saying though, dude, shorter kings out there, dude. It used to not be cool to be short like it is today.
You only just recently came into that.
I know.
Came from nothing to something.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Like, I don't know. Nobody really cares like that you're short. Only you do. Like you were beating yourself up about it.
That's right.
Everyone's like, you're just a guy, and you're like, no man, I hate being short. This and this and this. And I was like, dude, just relax. And then that
I don't think
song came out.
I don't think it went
And you're
down
all
exactly
like,
like
you're all like, oh, short kings, yeah.
That's right.
And I'm like, well, I'm glad to hear you're being positive about yourself. You know,
well, because this is how
it's all about body positivity now.
Well, this is the thing. All right.
What's the thing?
Forever, you know how many times that I got, oh man, he's really cool or he's really cute, but he's too short. I got that a lot. Oh, whatever, dude.
I never said that.
You started that with our friends. You're like, well, I guess we could hang out.
Not
short.
true. You
He's
were
a
busy
little
playing
short.
your stupid DS.
It was not.
I wandered off alone.
Now you take that back because that DS was awesome.
I wasn't talking about the DS.
You
I
said
had
it was
a DSi.
stupid.
I was describing the moment.
Listen, man, I was busy, okay?
Yeah,
But
I know.
I made time for you. What? And you act ungrateful about that.
Right. Yeah.
I stopped what I was doing. I was playing Spider-Man 3, and I mainly stopped because I got frustrated.
Okay.
And I came to find you so we could hang out.
No, you thought you were going to get in trouble.
That's-
You've told the story. You can go back to episode 1,
Go back
and
to
what
it.
you say
Go back to it.
is,
If you haven't,
my first job.
If you haven't seen it, go back to it because we need more views.
Oh, my first job. That's what you got. And I messed it up. Mr. Greg's going to kill me.
I was just joking.
Oh, sorry.
I was just joking.
Well, some of us.
Gage and I have been so off communication lately. It's frustrating. It's so weird because when you're like children, you don't really have anything going on in your life to the point of like, I don't know, being off with your best friend of 12, 13 years.
It's unexpected.
It was very unexpected because we thought God was going to intertwine our plans to be the exact same for the rest of our lives.
Well, I wouldn't say we think that, but
No, yeah, we thought that.
I at least
No, we thought
was
that.
just gonna do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just reality for
Yeah.
me, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
But I
it still doesn't make us not better friends than everyone else out there.
I mean, for sure. It only adds to it.
Yeah,
you know?
because we've only had one fight compared to everyone else who's had more.
Way more.
Way more. And
Way more.
Way more.
Even marriages.
Dude, you remember that one time we went to the movies? And that one youth kid was there that we knew? And she was with her best friend. And she's like, we're better friends than you guys.
She messaged me and was like...
We just laughed in her face.
Yeah. That was a joke, dude. That's pathetic, honestly.
It wasn't even a funny joke.
I was dishonored by that. I felt disrespected.
Dude, that was 30,000 on my head.
Dude.
Disrespect.
Nice. High five for those who can't see. That was a high five.
You remember that phase we went in where we had only epic high fives every time we would slap?
Yes, bro. It was when I worked at Starbucks.
It would be like a freaking Titan collapsing.
Thunderclap, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Straight Thor's hammer to the ground.
No, Captain America's shield.
That I'm not a huge fan of Cap, man.
Okay, that's the sound though. I was just describing the sound.
Oh, I'm still gonna stand by the lightning and the slam.
You said on the ground. You didn't say anything about lightning.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of, you would think it'd be implied, it being like Thor, you know, slashing his hammer to the ground. And then...
I don't know.
Yeah. But what was it like growing up as a tall child?
Pretty uneventful.
Yeah.
It's not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, literally the only thing is like short people go, "Oh, you're tall. I wish I was like you." That's literally it. Yeah.
We say, "Hey, how's the weather up there?"
Yeah, and then I go, "It's raining," and I spit. You ever heard that?
No.
You've never heard
I've
that?
I've never heard that.
That's the funniest thing ever, dude.
Today marks the first day I've ever heard that.
So, that's crazy. I thought you have said that to me before.
No. I don't think so.
People always like mention that to me, and they're like, "Is it raining?" Like they would make the joke themselves, and it just was like, "That's funny, man." And I'm like, "I didn't say it, so."
That's super.
Thanks for
funny.
making a joke for me. I
There
really need your help.
They spit on you. You go, "Oh man, looks like I need an umbrella," and you grab their foot and just pull it out.
Yeah, I mean, well, there is the handicap of slamming your knees into the middle of the lunch table every single day, because you just forget about it.
I remember you would stop eating. Like you'd
freaking
hit it and you just throw your food down and be like, "Oh my gosh, dude!" Like I thought you were ready to fight.
I honestly about to fight.
Are you trying to throw?
Yeah, like just start like screaming at the table. Face just horizontally parallel to it. I'm just like, "Yo, dude, you serious right now?
Dude, what the flip is up,
What
dude?
the flip is up, Kyle?"
That's so funny.
Dude, seriously though, it hurts so bad. It's like equal to stubbing your toe, but you do it way more often because every day I would pull up my chair to the freaking lunch table, and dude, just slam my freaking knees into it. I'm surprised I didn't cut my skin open multiple times because there's just an unnecessary bar there. I'm like, wow, this is discriminatory against tall people, honestly.
No.
I felt discriminated against.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Well, dude, there's this one time at the church I used to go to when I was a wee tyke, when I was a wee little lad. There was only one water faucet that I could go to in the entire church. I couldn't go to the one closest to the door. I couldn't go to the one on the far end. It was right there in between the stairs and like what is now the youth room. And it had like it wasn't like a ladder, but it was definitely a 3-stepper. Just boop, 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 1, 2, 3. But
1, 2, 3,
it was like I had to put one foot, the other foot, one foot, the other foot, to get all the way to the top. And
yeah. Classic kid move,
Yep.
dude.
And then I'd hold the side of the wall so I don't fall, safety hazard, and I would just boop, 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 boop.
You would one-step it down? Or
I'd one step it down. Because I'm thinking to myself, getting up here was dangerous. Coming down has to be just as dangerous.
Yeah. Coming down, I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right.
You're like, I climbed the ceremonial ladder.
Sometimes I was thinking this is my last trip.
This is it. This is it, boys.
I'm gone.
This is the one.
Yep.
After this, I'm done.
That's right. Yeah, but I think I was the tallest. I wasn't the tallest. I was the shortest person in that whole church.
Dude, like, all my siblings are super tall. And, like, Amelia has always been way taller than everyone in her class. Like, She looks like she's 3 grades above everyone in her class. Like, ever since first grade, she's just been towering over. Like, she was in first, I remember, like, going to see her, like, in first or second grade. And I would go pick her up with my dad. I think it was first grade. Because he would pick me up, and then we'd go pick up my sister down at the other elementary school. And she would walk by into the cafeteria, and I'd see her class, and I'd be like, I wouldn't think that's her class, because they're all, like, so short. And then she just comes trotting out like a giant. The kid in front of her is like, oh my gosh! Godzilla!
You just saw her take someone's lunch money or whatever. And she's like, she gets in the car. What's up? Let's get out of here.
Someone by their shirt.
Roll out.
You owe me some money. Where's the money? Where's the money, Frankie?
You think Amelia's gonna be like an athlete, an all-star because of her height?
I think she really could be. I would be very interested to see an athlete key kid because none of us have them.
But you know what though? Is like your dad is like he could be the athlete.
He was when he was in high school.
Like your dad can do anything.
He can do anything he wants.
He's like what, 40?
He's going on 50, man.
He's going on
49.
50?
50 next month.
He literally
He looks like he's like
young Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
a young Bruce Wayne.
Stud.
Yeah,
stud.
like there's
By,
barely
on all accounts.
there's barely any gray in that man's hair.
Not enough.
You would be like, oh, look at that fresh 32-year-old.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He could pass for 32.
100%.
100%.
Don't even dye your hair, dude.
That makes me think, like, how are you going to look when you get older?
Probably, like, super hot or something. I don't know. That's just, like,
'Cause
that's
I mean,
not me. That's, like, genetics.
If your jawline doesn't go away...
Dude, someone better stop it.
I'm just saying. Your wife's going to have some trust issues. She's going to be like, I don't even want you going to the supermarket, walking past a woman.
Do not flex the jaw, you understand?
She's going to have a muzzle.
Sorry.
She's going to have a muzzle on it. Like,
I have to wear a scarf, like, in the summer.
Remember in
Goes over my whole freaking
Silence of the
mouth.
Lambs when they
Yeah,
would
dude.
put, like, that mask
yeah.
on so he couldn't bite you?
How could I forget?
That's what you're wearing.
That's a fashion
Dude,
statement.
shout out Buffalo Bill.
Dude, shout out my boy Buffalo Bill. Bale.
Bill.
Shout out my boy Buffalo Bill.
Dude, you need to see those other two movies.
Dude, free my boy Buffalo Bill.
You need to see the
He
other
did not deserve what he got.
He didn't.
He's a good guy at heart, you know?
Yeah. And like,
Just
sure,
some
he
issues.
would kidnap people
Sure.
and murder them and take their skin.
Wear their skin.
And wear their skin.
Whatever. Like,
yeah.
everyone's got problems.
Yeah.
Everyone's got issues, you know? Like, why are we just pointing him out? Like, so-and-so bites their fingernails, okay? Put them in jail. They got a problem, too.
Yeah, because your fingernails are growing, so they're technically alive.
Exactly.
It's like vegans eating plants.
Exactly.
If
They're
you're-
alive.
If you're a vegan, I'd apologize, but...
I don't apologize. I'm out for blood. Blood doesn't even come out of plants.
Well, dude, they're out for seeds.
Dude, they are.
They're out
Yeah,
for
they can't
just
even kill me because
soil.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
You can't even defeat me.
That's right.
I could defeat you and feel nothing.
That's right.
I would eat you.
You know what? I agree with trying veganism, but not staying with it.
No, I don't even agree.
If you...
No,
Like if you're trying to change up the diet, you know, go ahead. Eat a couple gallons of lettuce.
purely for health,
Yeah,
I don't care.
that's right.
Like, if you're trying to slim up, or if you're trying to, like, whatever, you know, I'm like, hey, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if you are vegan. I don't really care. This is all just a big facade.
Yeah.
But, like, I just think that the only reason I'm like this is because vegans have tried to change me. And I'm like,
So funny.
not happening.
Sister asking for shorts was still my favorite story of all time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And you didn't even look at her that whole conversation.
I didn't. I remember we were playing video games.
Yeah. If you don't know the story, it's on one of our episodes.
Yeah, it's one of our
It's in the
episodes.
title. Go check it out.
Yeah, it's in I think episode 3 or 4
One of those.
about my road rage.
Yeah.
But
By the way, what's your latest road rage story?
oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yeah.
So many.
Mhm.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people run red lights.
Yeah.
Someone ran one this morning on my left, and it's like it doesn't even have to affect me, and I'll still get angry.
Right.
Like, I'll still be like, wow, you just broke the law. Way to go, man. You know, it's just, but I've recently learned, I feel like it makes sense. Like, I kind of knew it in the back of my head, and I wouldn't have done it had I not known.
Right.
But parking the opposite way of traffic on the street is illegal, and, like, they can give you a ticket for it. And I guess I just didn't know that it was, like, legitimately a law or whatever.
Right.
But like I said, it makes sense. So I learned that was a law, so now I'm seeing it everywhere. And I'm
Right.
just like, you deserve a ticket. You
Mhm.
deserve to be thrown in jail.
Well, I was telling you earlier, I really want to see you become a state trooper.
Dude, That would be something else.
I feel like that is something that you would enjoy.
I
You'd
stand
be
for justice.
passionate about.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the whole look of Top Gun is what you should be living your life like. Aviators and just tan clothes.
I really want like a pair of glasses that I can get those flip up shades on.
Oh
That
yeah,
would be sick.
those are
as
in now.
crap,
Those
dude.
are back in.
Those would be so cool, dude. But
Yeah.
I can't find any circular ones, so I'll have to get new glasses.
Did you
and then
decide which ones you wanted? Because you had a couple.
Yeah. So those of you who don't know, I'm planning on getting new glasses soon.
Big step, because this has been, how long have you had those? Like,
5 years.
5 years.
4 or 5 years.
he looks like Harry Potter. It's
Iconic, really.
He has been described as Harry Potter and the main character from Atlantis.
The Lost Empire. Which, let's talk about the live action Disney's.
Oh my goodness,
The
dude.
3 biggest announcements of my whole life.
I'm going to scream my head off.
Okay.
My
get
head's
this.
coming off,
Get
dude.
this. Dude, not before the movie comes out.
Oh, you're right.
Get this. I'm talking to the viewers. Josh already knows this.
Mm-hmm.
Treasure Planet, live action. Atlantis, Lost Empire, live action.
Mm-hmm.
Hercules, live action. Dude,
Say that again.
live action. Yeah.
What's live action?
Hercules.
Oh, man.
Hercules.
That's the stuff right there.
Dude, that's stuff of a legend right there. But Treasure Planet is one of my favorite movies, like one of my childhood movies. I would watch it. My family friends had it like on DVD or VHS, whichever one they had it on. But I would watch it like down in their basement, like, and they would go to eat like dinner or whatever. Their mom would call them up, and I would just stay down there and watch it by
Nice.
myself on their guest bed. Like, I loved that movie. I watched it all the time. It was that one and Iron Giant. I watched almost every single day, and I have both of them right over there. Iron Giant got on DVD, and then my sister got me the 10th anniversary Blu-ray edition
Mm-hmm.
of Treasure Planet. So, needless to say, I'm quite the fan.
Dude, why didn't Treasure Planet get the props that it deserved?
I don't know. It's like they make it seem like it's one of those like solo forget about it movies,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't exist anymore. Like, advertisement is so rampant that like any movie that comes out, especially Disney, is
Right.
going to be like, people are going to go see it, you know?
Right.
Like Secret Life of Pets. Those movies are so stupid. People,
Dude.
they got a second one.
And they don't even... I'm not even a movie buff, dude. I'm not, okay? I'm telling you right now, I'm not
Tell
a movie
me.
buff. I'm not.
Okay.
But I get annoyed when you don't have the same cat, or even someone
yeah.
who sounds remotely like the dude.
I mean,
Because I saw Secret Life of Pets 1, and I was like, that's good.
that's good. The first one, yeah, wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad. It was entertaining. Second one, you didn't see that one, did you?
No, you saw it,
Yeah,
right?
I saw it with my sister.
And you said it wasn't that good.
Boy, it was the worst movie ever.
Really?
I say that for every movie that's bad.
Right.
But, oh my gosh. I mean, and you know this because you agree with me. I'm not a fan of Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
She's not funny to me. Same with Amy Schumer. I don't think she's funny. I don't think either of them are funny.
I would rather watch The Maze Runner on repeat for a week.
He hates The Maze Runner.
Hate it.
But that guy could so play Jim Hawkins.
He could.
He's in the running.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, say he's in the running. He's fan casted. Because the dude's a good actor.
He is.
The movie
I'm
might have
not-
been
I'm not
bad.
denying he's not.
The movie might have been bad.
He's a good actor in a bad script.
I'd like to see him, like, in roles that, you know, are, like, worth his time, I guess, quote unquote. Like,
Yeah.
That's how you get a start. That's how the Twilight stars got their start, you know, like in these cheesy book movies. That's, like, a big deal for people, you know? And it's like, I'm sure those movies have a special place in their heart,
Right.
you know? Like, High School Musical. I am a super fan. I
Mm.
love those movies. They're like, I was in the generation of, like, kids in elementary that thought those were great. Because, you know, a lot of high schoolers probably didn't watch those, you know, unless you were in the theater or
Right.
choir department.
I was real fake when it came to those movies.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, I liked them, and I'd watch them, but, like, if you asked me, I'd say no. I was a real phony.
Dude, I memorized Bet on It, and I was gonna sing it in front of my music class in like 3rd grade. I was a hardcore fan.
Yeah, that's bold, man.
I thought I sounded just
You
like
should.
him.
You know what? You should have gone the extra mile. Got the jerseys and got all like the dribbling done.
You know what I did?
What?
I don't know if I ever told you this story, but
You have not.
it is.
And I'm very excited.
You're gonna
right now.
love
There's
this.
butterflies in my stomach.
You're going to love this.
There's bugs in
Okay.
my tummy.
I was in music class one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sitting next to a girl in my class.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Her name was Ariel. She's a pretty girl.
Is she a mermaid?
No.
Okay.
She's also white, so it couldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's not white anymore.
Right.
Ariel isn't.
No.
But
I'm hoping this chick sings good though.
I'm hoping
thinking-
she does well.
I think
You know?
I think she sings like an angel. I gotta find something that she sings like an angel.
She hasn't been in much. She's been in like one thing. Like,
Someone told me it was the chick from
big.
Captain Marvel, and I was like, that's not her.
No, that's James Bond.
Yeah, I was like, that's not
Yeah,
her.
which is super, super upsetting.
Yeah,
James
I'm not.
Bond being
I'm not
a
happy
girl,
about that.
Jamie is like the early thought, but that's so stupid.
I'm not happy about that.
Anyways, this story. Okay, I didn't even have a crush on Ariel.
Right.
She's pretty. It's like I was just trying to I was trying to make myself cool to the ladies, you know.
Of course, you gotta be cool
Okay.
all the time.
Because I'm a little nerd. I grew up ugly. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta shoot my shot. Like,
Yeah.
try to get out there, you know.
Yeah,
All
you
the other
gotta-
guys were stealing my thunder.
You gotta let the ladies know you will always be available.
Dude.
So that
always.
way, when you come up, you can say no.
Exactly.
Yep.
The shining
That's right.
face whenever.
Oh, you see his
you can say,
jawline?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
You become doctor now.
That happened to my mom.
Yeah?
She told me the story. This guy punched her in the stomach, and then she
Word.
glowed up hardcore.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, want to go out?" And she was like, "Absolutely not."
And then
I
she
was like,
punched him in the stomach.
"That's right."
That would have been
That
great.
would have been.
That would have been
oh my gosh,
amazing.
my mom is, like, dude.
I
epic.
love your mom. I love when she stayed
She's
with us for a
great,
while.
dude. She's great. Anyways,
I hope she comes
I
back.
can't even get to this story, dude. So I'm trying to get cool with the ladies because
Right.
I'm always, for some reason, I was friends with like studs, dude, and like I was always just like the
It's
background
because your
guy.
personality's a stud.
Well, it's just like I was always just like around dudes who were way more attractive than me, and like I'm not mad about it. Like they were great guys.
Yeah.
Especially you know. Like. just,
I
like,
hated when you lived in freaking Kansas and we only got to hang out during the summer.
Dude, sucked.
I was literally just waiting for you to come back.
Yeah. And then I came here in 6th grade, and I was friends with you, who's more attractive than me.
That's right. No, not even close. Dude.
Oh well, back then.
Dude, I was nasty
Back
in the
then?
day, dude.
Oh no, dude, you had the Bieber-ish hair
And I
going
was
on.
fat.
Well, you weren't even that fat. You were plush. You were not fat.
My voice.
Whatever, dude.
My
Well,
voice was like...
You were better looking than me.
Dude,
That's
not even
a
close,
fact.
dude.
Okay, my teeth ajar.
My
My
teeth,
glasses
ajar.
rectangle. My hair, I was still getting buzz cuts.
Buzz cuts were cool.
No, not when Bieber started his thing. You were cool.
You know what?
You even did music.
I did.
You played?
I partook.
Yeah.
I didn't get...
Yeah, but you knew how to play. You played some instrument.
I knew how to play a little. I didn't know a lot.
Regardless.
Listen, I want to make it
You
clear.
were the cool guy.
I had the Bieber hair before Usher
Oh.
found him.
It was, yeah.
And then Bieber got famous, and everyone's like, you got a Bieber haircut?
I can't imagine how annoying that was.
I got a haircut because of it.
You did get a haircut.
Because I was like, I'm not about to live in this kid's shadow.
I'm my own man.
But, dude, you could wear hats better than me.
That's all I could do. That was like
Your teeth
I
were
was
just as jacked up as mine.
Mine were 100 times worse.
And, you know what? You were taller than me.
I was like a length, yeah, but I wasn't filled out. I still am not. But like I don't care about it, and I never really did.
You know why you're not filled out?
why,
You were designed to be a dad.
dude? Amen.
That body that you're achieving can only come from being a dad.
Dude,
So you're not going to reach, you're not going to transform.
I don't want to.
You're not going to transform into your full-grown adult body until your first kid.
Dude, so excited.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've been on this story.
Right,
for
right,
10
right.
minutes.
You
Let
hang-
me just go from the beginning.
There's Ariel.
And just go through. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm in music class. High School Musical. It's a big deal. Okay, in this era, I'm sitting next to Ariel, and like I was next to Ariel, but she was with all her friends.
Right.
You know, and they were all just like the girls in my class. Like when you're in elementary school, like your whole class, you guys are all like you're with each other every day throughout every grade of elementary. So we all knew each other pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to get cool with the ladies, and I had met you recently. And I said, my friend's related to Troy Bolton. Yeah, I said that. A fictional character.
What?
I said, I have a friend in Texas, and his name is Josh Bolton. So he's like related to
You know,
Bolton.
You were taking that in a joking manner, though, right? Or were you?
No, I was serious. I was trying anything
That'd be so...
to get cool, dude. I was like, please like me. I'm just a kid and I'm not attractive. Like, I'm just trying
And you were like...
to fly. I'm just trying to spread my wings.
I know someone related to Troy Bolton.
Yeah, a fictional character. I was like, my best friend in Texas, like, he's related to him. His name is... And I went further. I took it a step further. Can you believe it?
I cannot.
This is pretty cringe.
I want to know.
Okay, this is going to take me a minute to remember the name. What was the mascot of High School Musical?
Oh, shoot.
It was a lion, right?
I thought it was... No, it was a Wildcat.
Wildcat. That's right. I said that your school was the Wild Dragons. Completely lied.
The Wild Dragons.
Completely lied.
Like a dragon isn't already wild.
Well, it was just like Wildcat,
Okay.
Wild Dragon.
Right.
That was my goal.
Okay. I see
You're
where
related to Zac Efron. Or, no, you're related to Troy Bolton.
Were you trying to
Your
get
last
her to
name's
like
Bolton.
me?
No, me.
I feel like that would have happened. She would have liked me.
Right. That'd
Yeah.
make... Well, I'm a kid. I don't know.
Of course.
You know.
Of course.
I'm trying... Again, I'm friends with studs.
Yeah.
I'm trying whatever card I can get.
Right.
Whether she liked me to get closer to you,
Mhm.
whatever. She didn't like me. That didn't work at all.
Right.
She just said, cool. I think she, like, laughed, and then that was the extent of that. And I was like, she doesn't even know I lied, and I look like an idiot.
Yeah. That's a great.
Isn't that great?
I love that.
I remember that story fondly, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been funnier if you were like, yeah, they're related. Him and Vanessa are dating now. That would have been great.
I was like, this is gonna be cool. And then like
That's so
shortly
sad.
after that, I was like, I want to sing Bet on It in front of my class.
Oh no.
I was a cheesy kid, dude.
That's so funny.
I love to sing.
It's so funny how like as a kid you're like, I have to be serious. Like I have to grow up right now.
Well, it's just like,
But then you look back on it as an adult and you're like, that's
I'm more
really
childish now
funny.
than I was like as a kid.
Dude, I'm never gonna mature at this point.
Like I'll mature in different ways, but I can still play around like a kid, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
have
I
my
mean,
times.
I know. Like we know when to be serious.
Yeah. People don't think we do.
Yeah, I know.
People don't think we know when to be serious. If
And
I'm at a funeral, I'm not gonna be popping jokes.
That's right. Unless I'm like
Respectful.
sitting next to
Yeah.
my friend.
Unless I'm the one who's dead.
Yeah.
Then I'll be making, or you die,
Yeah.
you can bet I'm gonna be popping jokes.
Dude, I'm gonna come back from the dead and freaking kill you,
Just
and we're gonna
laugh.
have a double funeral if you don't make a
We
joke.
used to talk about, okay, so in high school, I made this video called the Best Friends video, and I just took,
Oh,
it was on
yeah.
Snapchat, and it was everything, because I would just take every single video and picture that me and Josh had from, like, the beginning of time
Yeah.
until recent, and I would, like, every time we would take, like, a video, like, we weren't even, like, taking videos specifically for that video.
Yeah, it was
We would
just
like, it was just everyday
Snapchat
life,
and
and
stuff,
we were just
yeah.
making funny videos, and I would put it into the Best Friends video. This thing was, like, 13 minutes long.
Yeah, dude.
And counting. I kept putting stuff in there, and we would watch it. Every time I would put more in it, Josh would be like, let me watch that. And we would just watch it over again.
We haven't even like filmed anything, added onto it or anything.
I don't have it anymore. It was on my old phone.
That's right.
Yeah. There's no way for me to get it.
Someone has it.
But I
You,
don't know where I was going with
cause
that.
you should show people.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about how we were going to die at the same time.
Mhm.
We're going to let our wives die first.
Let them.
Then we're going to die at the same time.
We're
We're going to get buried. Like we talked about it, we're gonna have like our wives on the outside,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna be buried on the inside next to each other, holding hands.
It's like we're double dating in a movie theater.
Yeah.
You and I are sitting next to each other,
Exactly.
and the ladies. Yep.
And we're like, this is so awesome.
Mhm.
Like looking at each other and like giggling. Anyways,
And then when we're old, we're gonna be at an old folks home together.
yeah, we're gonna be roommates.
Yep.
So
Whoever gets Parkinson's first, the other person has to create a different identity each time.
exactly. So then we said that instead of an eternal flame, we were gonna have an eternal holographic loop of the Best Friends video.
That's right.
That was our idea.
Yep.
And it was concrete, and
Yep.
it still is.
It's
to
still
this
gonna
day.
happen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
concrete.
Someone has that video.
It's gone and it's thin air. It was on an app, and I sold the phone, deleted the app.
Oh man.
Everything's done.
You didn't send it to anyone?
I don't know what I did. I sent it to you a couple times.
I don't
I'm
know.
not putting it on you to have.
No,
it,
I know.
but
I don't
I'm
have
just
it.
saying.
I
I don't know
think
why
you-
I didn't.
You know
save
what?
It.
I think I wanted it, but it was too big
Oh,
a
it was
file.
a fat file, dude.
Yeah, it was too big.
That was before Apple got.
There
like
was
that,
too
or-
much friendship
Too
in
much
one
to go
file.
around.
It would corrupt the whole
That's it.
system.
Yeah, I couldn't send it even to myself. There
Yep.
was no way for me to get it off my phone.
I remember because you were
It's too
texting
big.
me blazing mad.
Dude, I was blazing,
You were.
and I'm not talking the drugs.
You looked like Hades from Hercules, dude.
Dude,
James
just
Woods
fire in my
version.
head. Someone asked me yesterday, like, we were talking about the live action Hercules, and she was like, how do you think they're gonna do like the fire on his head? I was like, probably CGI.
Probably CGI. Wow.
They're gonna light an actual fire on him. Or no, they're just gonna have a cardboard cutout.
Dude, I wish that I could catch like dumb questions as such and then just completely go off on that. Just like that. Like, hey, how do you think they're gonna do the fire on his head? I'm like, shave his head, gasoline, light it.
Trench it.
That's the only way, because like CGI is not a thing. And they're gonna be like,
it doesn't work. Disney's not a $1 billion company. Afford giant computer systems.
Yeah.
Just made Avengers Endgame.
That's right.
And created characters completely out of CGI.
So you just recently watched Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire again.
Yeah, dude.
And I gotta say, from my room, it sounded like you were a boy again.
Let me just say, when did it become a comedy? I was laughing,
dude.
So hard.
Every line, it was like an over-expression of laughter that only could.
And I would say the line before the line would happen, and then the line would happen, and I would just crack up.
The laughter that you were emitting could only come from a deep pit of joy.
It shook the very recesses of this living room. Like the kids playing on the jungle gym were shaking.
I thought an earthquake was happening.
You know I've experienced an earthquake?
You have?
In Thailand.
What?
It was 3 a.m. and an earthquake happened.
Oh,
whole
yeah.
bed shook.
That's right.
It was literally like this. We were in the top floor, and I was like, that was an earthquake. Holy crap. Because it woke me up, and I was like, who's shaking my bed right now? Because like I was the only one on the bunk bed, and I was like, why is my bed shaking? Like I was just so out of it. Anyways, yeah, Spider-Man 3. Oh my gosh, I love that. Dude, I was laughing so hard. Because, like, I know it's like a bad movie, you know?
I appreciate it for what it was.
But exactly that. That's what I say all the time. I'm like, dude, you gotta appreciate that for what it is. Like, everyone's like, Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man yet. I'm like, hey, that's great.
He's
a good Spider-Man. He's a good Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't see much, like, here's the thing, is like, he's great. He's doing good. But, like, I don't know, for some reason, he's not iconic to me. For some reason, I'm not wowed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does good, and I don't have any problems with his performance. But, like, the other two, I was like, maybe it's just because I grew up watching, like, Tobey Maguire and then Andrew Garfield. I went to, like, the premiere of the first one. That was one of, like, my first midnight premieres of a Spider-Man movie was that one. Because when the Tobey Maguire trilogy came out, I just saw those in theaters, like, when I was a kid at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the first, like, premiere of a Spider-Man movie. Like, that was my era. Mm-hmm. I was like, dude, I'm at this premiere. This is it, you know? I got a big shirt. I gave it to you, remember?
I still have it.
Yeah. You got, like, tan for your show in it. Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yep. I did my physique show in that.
Yeah.
That's how much best friends we are.
Yeah. Because it was the last shirt, and it was, like, an extra large.
Yep. It was
I just
so
wore
big.
This pajama shirt.
It didn't show everyone how freaking shredded I was.
Yeah. Definitely didn't do anything for me.
It definitely didn't have me, like, second to last place in that competition. But, you know what I think it is you've seen it. Like, his rendition of Spider-Man, you could read that in any of the comic books. Which is fine. I'm not saying that's bad at all.
Tom Holland's?
Yes. Because, like, he's a kid. A little nerdy.
I love what they're doing with
Dude,
it.
yeah,
like,
because
I love that
you said that when we went to
go
see it, and you were like, I love this.
Because
like,
it's to the comics.
He's awkward. He's a kid. I relate with him.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
it's
especially on the newest one, dude.
And maybe that's what it is, man. You relate with it so much that you're like, I've seen this before.
Well,
not saying that you're saying that like in a bad way.
Like, that's the thing is, like, Far From Home was by far, it topped all the Spider-Man films for me.
Oh,
like,
yeah, dude.
I love all of them, obviously. But, like, it's just, like, it was so good. And it was just, like, it was really, like, comic book lore was just pumped into it, dude. Like, right into the bloodstream. It was crazy. Like, I was just like, this is amazing. And Jake Gyllenhaal, one of my favorite actors of all time, in it. And I was finally into the MCU. My man, Gyllenhaal.
Dude, come on.
Dude. Seriously.
Gyllenhaal, dude, I'm with it.
Dude, I'm so with
anything
it.
Gyllenhaal except Brokeback Mountain, dude. I don't really mess with Brokeback Mountain.
I kind of want to see it just because, like, I mean, they have like really good performances, and it's Heath
Oh
Ledger.
my goodness, dude, I love them both.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, I'm just not with it.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like, so like the worst Spider-Man films to date, like rating wise, are Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 2, which are both the ones that like closed off the like that cast. Like those just bottled it off and they didn't make another one. Given they were planning on making Spider-Man 4, and then Sam Raimi was like, I don't want to do it because Sony sucks. Because fun fact for you, Sony pushed Sam Raimi to put in Venom into the third movie when Sam Raimi was not comfortable with it and he didn't know anything about Venom. So when everyone's like, that Venom sucks, it's because Sam Raimi had no idea what he was doing, but he knew that. It's like me. Whenever someone asks me to do something I'm not good at or that I don't know how to do, and they're like, you need, like, whether it's like, you need to learn how to do that. I'm like, I understand, but I'm not comfortable with it and I'm not good at it, you know? And I can respect, like, learning how to do it, but it's like you have to want to learn.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just doing this because I'm told to, you know? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I do that all the time.
Right.
But that's, like, kind of the same thing. It's like, I'm not going to do it to my best ability because I don't know how to do it.
Right.
And some people will look at that as like, hey, man, that's just how it works. You know, you're only going to get better if you keep doing it. And I'm like, or if I never do it, I won't have any
I won't have any problems.
Yeah, and there won't be anything wrong. Like, why would I do it if you can do it 20 times better than me?
Right.
Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yep.
I'm like, you go ahead and do it. I don't care. Like, go for it, man. If you can do it better than me, go ahead and do it. Why would I do it? You know? If you have the skills, I'm not a Navy SEAL. What if the Navy SEALs were like, hey, come on a mission with us? And I'm like, why don't you bring your partner, this dude, who's like John Krasinski and 13 Hours?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that, have you?
No.
Yeah, I keep telling you, you need to see it. It's so good. But he's like,
I need to see 13 Hours, and I needed to see Jack Ryan.
Yep, you do.
I still haven't finished Always Sunny, so once
So
I finish that, I'll hop on that.
Great things. But all that to say, you know, like,
if you could take one thing, if they said, Gage, you're in charge of the next Spider-Man story,
oh man,
what would it be?
I would do Craven and Silver Sable.
Now, those are two names that I don't know, so...
Craven the Hunter?
Oh!
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Okay.
You don't know Silver Sable, though?
Silver Sable.
Silver Sable.
I do not.
She's like a girl, and she's not... I don't think she's exclusively a Spider-Man villain.
Alright.
But she comes into, like, especially the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. She's got, like, she's like a private military, I think.
Okay.
And she's, like, the leader of them. She wears, like, a silver, like, suit, you know, zip up leather or whatever. But she's like hunting down Spider-Man and like trying to just like try to take him in or something, I guess. I don't know. But they're like against, like, Shield has fought them before, and this is all just my understanding from the Ultimate Spider-Man comic and game. But yeah, she's really cool. She's got these like cool agents. It would be a really cool thing. It would be pretty neat. But Craven especially. Craven would be like the mainstay. Silver Sable would be like the secondary, like Shocker was.
Yep.
Shocker and then the Vulture. Shocker was just there for like a minute. She would have more of a spot than him, but it would be cool. The Spider-Man 4 plot, I'm very glad it did not get done because it was pretty bad.
What was it?
They acted like it was going to be a great idea.
Okay.
And maybe some of it was, but a lot of it was not.
You could already tell it was going to go to a wrong way.
It's just wait till you hear it.
Okay.
Okay. So what they were going to do is they were going to have the Vulture. Okay, they were already one step ahead of the new franchise. They were going to do. Sam Raimi was like really psyched.
Right.
He's like, we're going to do Vulture, and I can't remember who they had cast as him. Oh, it was John Malkovich.
Okay.
They had Ben Kingsley, and then they subbed for John Malkovich.
Wow.
Which is, I mean, he looks just like it. That's the thing about those movies, that trilogy, the Tobey Maguire franchise. They really just made each person look like it because Topher Grace was like not the best like actor for that role, but he looked almost identical.
Yeah.
Like maybe not his build, but like just the way he was. Like he just looked so much like it. Same with Tobey Maguire, like Mary Jane, J. Jonah Jameson especially, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, like
all
Sandman. Literally just all.
He had the striped green shirt.
Yeah. Everything about it.
Yep.
I love that.
I appreciated
That's
that.
so great. I mean, it's amazing, you know? But like, and like most of the Spider-Man films have done really good on that. Like, they don't really take a lot of leaps outside, which I'm okay with that. I'm a big fan of that.
I was very impressed with the Mysterio.
Mysterio, so good. Like, they thought about changing his helmet. I'm so glad they did not.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. He's an iconic. That's his look, dude. You can't mess with that.
You can't mess with
I'm
it.
so glad they didn't.
Dude, most disappointing villain was in Iron Man 3. Mandarin.
Yep.
Dude.
They're thinking about bringing the actual Mandarin in, though, for another movie.
I would hope.
For the Eternals, I think.
But how do you have that without Iron Man?
He's dead.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. R.I.P. my boy Tony Stark, dude.
R.I.P. dude.
Dude.
Sorry. Anyway, or go ahead.
I was gonna say one thing that really encourages me as a short person: the Wolverine.
Yeah, you've always said that.
He was 5'3".
Short guy.
Short guy.
Short guy.
Tough as nails.
The Russo brothers. He's even tougher than nails. He's adamantium.
Tough as adamantium nails.
The Russo brothers said they'd be interested in directing a Wolverine movie.
Dude.
I mean, that'd be great.
I
mean, they're great at everything, but...
I hate change.
This, MCU always does so good, though. They've never done anything bad.
I know. It's like when you have an issue that you know God can deal with.
It's just ripping a Band-Aid off.
But
That's all it is. Like, you know it's going to be okay.
It's like you don't want to trust him with it.
Yeah.
But you know it'll be fine.
It's just because, like, any other role, but, like, Hugh Jackman's just iconic.
Dude.
Just iconic.
He is the Wolverine.
It's like if they tried to replace Iron Man right away. Because that's the thing. They're not going to do another Iron Man movie. Like, I would hope never, but I know that they're going to eventually. Hopefully the rapture happens beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because they'll just ruin it.
Right.
You know? And nobody can be Robert Downey Jr. But that's the thing, is like, I don't think anybody would be up for a new Iron Man right now. Like anytime soon. Like, in 10 years. No way, dude.
No.
I'm not touching it.
Mm-mm.
But, like, that's what's happening with Hugh Jackman, is he's going to get, like, there's going to be, and the only reason is because, like, Fox was done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was done with it. So they're, like, done with that. But then Marvel, like MCU, Disney got the rights to Fox or whatever. And so now the MCU has X-Men, Fantastic Four, the whole shebang. Which is awesome.
Yep, I can't wait to see some X-Men movies.
And that's the thing, is like they're gonna, now that they have the ability to bring him in, they're going to bring in like Wolverine and the X-Men and stuff.
And you know what?
They have to recast him sooner because it's just a really interesting scenario.
And I really want that. I do, because
for sure. It'll be
watching
awesome.
like the X-Men without Wolverine, it's not the same.
No, that would just be wrong.
Yeah, because like X-Men 1.5, X-Men 2, those were some of my favorites. X-Men 3, I liked it. I didn't mess with it too heavy, but it's like Spider-Man. I appreciated it for what it was.
Yeah.
But having Wolverine and the X-Men, it makes you like all the mutants and stuff way more, because
It's
you're
awesome, dude.
you're like, that's the star. Now he's just one ingredient in just a great meal.
Dude, for sure. Like, I'm psyched to see like the next Cyclops.
Yeah.
The Cyclops is a great character.
Dude.
That just hasn't, like, the guy they had playing him was super good.
Oh, he was.
Like, the older guy and the younger guy. I really liked him, too. I think he's a great actor. But, I just haven't seen, like, his role. Like, his character. I just haven't seen them do him justice. Like, he hasn't been enough.
And you know what I think it is because,
more.
like, the X-Men movies that they're making now, I feel like they assume you already know who they are. So there's no character, like...
development.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. Like, I want to see...
I
don't want a Cyclops solo movie.
Mm-mm.
I just want more... I just want more of Cyclops. I don't even need, like, his whole backstory or anything.
Yeah.
I just want him in the movie more.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it would be cool to see him and Wolverine, like, team up. Like, and be, like, two castmates on a whole movie. That would be sick, dude. That would be so cool. Because he's such a cool character.
He is.
He's not even, like, one of my favorites, but he's just a great character.
Yeah.
And I never got to see him enough.
Dude, we
He's
should
awesome.
I wish we could be in a movie.
However, let me explain the Spider-Man 4
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
plot. Or not even the plot, but just one thing that made me go, no way.
Right.
One thing.
That's right. I
Okay.
completely forgot about them.
This, so they had the Vulture,
'Kay.
okay? And they said, like, the movie opened on him, like, fighting some villains. He fought some, like, B-list villain. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Shocker, actually. No. Yeah, no, it was Shocker, and then they had the Rhino. But they had, like, the classic...
The suit.
like, the one...
Suit.
Yeah, like the lame leotard, you
Nice.
know?
Because I hated the robot.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that's Ultimate Universe. It made sense.
Okay.
Because that's what they were pulling with Elektra and all that stuff. I was on board, but that movie just was not that great.
Sadly.
Yeah, really unfortunate. But that was Sony again, messing
Okay.
with it, putting their fingers in it. They just need to stop, dude. They ruin everything. But sorry. Anyways, so they got Vulture, but they had, I think it was Vulture's daughter, which I've never heard of. They made this character out of thin air. But get this, they were gonna use. So stupid. They were gonna use Black Cat's name. Like they were gonna make her a different character, Felicia Hardy. They were just gonna make her Vulture's daughter, and she's got like Vulture powers and stuff. And they were gonna cast Anne Hathaway, which I love Anne Hathaway,
Love Anne
to
Hathaway.
death.
Oh, dude, I'm so
But
glad she didn't do it. Would
That
she
was
be...
such a bad idea.
Yeah.
Such a bad
I don't like-
idea.
I don't
Just
like
do
that.
Black Cat.
Just do Black Cat.
She's an
I
iconic
would root
character.
for Black
I
Cat.
want her in the MCU.
She would have been a great Black Cat. She was
Oh,
a great
yeah, she's
Catwoman.
Catwoman. That would just be
Catwoman, dude.
hilarious. That
That
would
was
be so
fantastic.
funny.
This chick's only cats. She'd
Dude.
be in the movie Cats coming out that scares the mess out of
Yeah,
me.
dude. That's some weird stuff.
That's one. I feel like I've had that nightmare. That movie has been in my
I
nightmares.
saw that and I just went, oh my gosh.
I remember when I went to see The Lion King with Cray, and he was like, "What is this?"
What
and
is
I
this?
go, because I was looking for it, because you had said, "Hey, there's one trailer that's gonna mess you up,"
Yeah.
and so I was looking for it, and Cray goes, "What is this?" And I saw it, and I go, "Mom!" I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is horrifying." It's just like if you CGI a human cat. That's it. Oh my gosh.
They should have
dude.
just done like costumes. Like they should have just done all practical
Yeah.
makeup. That would have been better than CGI. I get what they were trying to do. It's just those movies that like try to take a giant leap in CGI and it's just like bad CGI for the whole movie.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not even like that bad of CGI. It's just like our brains can't like process that. Like
Right.
it just looks weird.
Yeah.
Like with Chronicle, they're flying through the air and like they're just regular guys and it's like we've never seen this in real life and it was filmed on like a regular camera or whatever it's
What was that,
supposed to be.
Yeah, that movie was like, what, 2012?
Something like that. But like we don't know what that looks like, so
Yeah.
I couldn't tell whether it looked realistic or not. It looked
Right.
more realistic than not realistic. It looked really good,
It did.
especially for that time.
Mhm.
And same with Avatar, dude. And I'm not talking Last Airbender. I'm talking Blue, that just got beat in box office by Avengers Endgame. Amen.
Amen.
But yeah, like that's just a wonder.
Yeah.
Like that's just something to behold.
Mhm.
For it to be that far back
Yeah.
and that good, dude.
Mhm.
It looks like a movie that would be pushed out now.
Yeah, oh,
It's
yeah.
so good.
So I have this question. So you're a state trooper.
I am a state trooper.
You're loving what you do. You're pulling people over.
Yeah.
You pull someone over and it's me. How does that conversation go?
Josh, you speeding in this town? The one that I patrol.
Yeah, man. I'm so sorry. I'm really in a hurry.
You know
I'm
what?
late. And
You know what? I'll do the talking, alright?
all right.
Listen. I know things have been kind of rough, you know? I know we don't see each other that often. You know, I'm working
You work a lot.
like, night shifts and, I'm state trooping out
Yeah.
here, and just defending this lovely city.
It's good seeing you, man. You look good.
Hey,
I-
don't try to butter me up, all right?
It's,
This is serious. You just
Alright.
broke the law.
no,
You
yeah.
know how fast you're going?
I don't know, maybe 80?
Yeah.
81?
And what's the speed limit on this road? It's 30, Josh. You're going 80 and a 30.
You see, it looked 40,
That's unheard of.
It looked 45 when I was...
That's still speeding.
Listen, man, I'm really in a hurry.
No.
All right, sorry. Come on, man, we're best friends. You gotta...
Listen, man. If I let you get out of it, that looks bad on me. And then I gotta let everybody out of it,
But, like,
I'm sorry, man.
come on,
I
man.
gotta get my checkbook. You better not be gone when I get back.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be right
Alright.
here, bud.
Because I know where you live.
Yeah.
It's right next door to my room.
No, I'll be here, man.
All right, I'm going to get my checkbook. Not my checkbook, my ticket book.
All right, yeah,
Not giving you money.
go get your tickets.
All right. That was great. Just like that, dude. We're insane.
Dude, we should be in a movie. If we were supposed to be in a movie, do you think we'd be in an action or comedy?
Comedy by far, dude. I can't do anything serious.
But so that's funny because like you would rather watch anything but a comedy. Not that you don't appreciate comedies, but you'd rather watch something else.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
But
I would rather watch comedies just because I hate being serious.
I just don't have the greatest acting ability. Like when it's improv like that, when it's you and me, like anybody else, I'm like, I don't really know like anything about you. Like I don't know how you act under pressure, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, I don't know anything about you. So it's like, it's hard for me to act with anybody else because like, I don't know if they're getting me or whatever, you know, like I'll say something and I know where you're going to go with it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you do the same thing.
All the time.
But I can't do that with anybody else. I don't have that mind link with anybody else.
Mm-hmm. That's when you have to assert that alphaness that you have.
I don't have any alphaness.
Dude, you're an absolute alpha.
Beta all the way.
Okay, I mean,
I'm okay
like,
with it.
you're an alpha, but, like, there's some people that, like, you beta down to.
That's true.
Yeah. Because, like, you
Out of
can,
respect.
you can be an alpha, but if, like, someone else comes in the room, then, like, you'll beta down pretty hard.
I feel like my alpha self is just, like, not nice, though. I feel like I don't like when I'm alpha. I feel like I don't know when I'm alpha, and when I am alpha, nobody likes me, and I don't like that.
I mean, yeah, I guess. It's like, your alphaness shines when you're the oldest in the room.
Yeah. Like when I'm like youth leading.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty alpha there. Not that I'm like over Micah, but like I'm alpha to the kids.
Right.
I'm
You're
like,
kind of like
that.
You're like a Scar to a Mufasa.
Yeah.
You know, you still reek of alpha, and you're up to something, but you're not disrespecting.
Yeah, I'm not disrespecting.
Not till the time comes.
Not until I kill him.
That's right. And he just like goes in the claws.
Scar,
Help me,
help me,
brother.
and
then he just. Dude,
Long live the king.
That scene will never break my heart.
It will never break your heart.
It'll never not break my heart.
Oh,
That's what I meant to say.
It broke mine.
That's what I meant to say.
I
used to
cried.
close every time I watched that movie. I used to close my eyes, because I was like, he's gonna die.
It looked weird on the live action one, like when his body spun.
Oh yeah,
looked
yeah. I
strange.
was like, yeah.
Animation. It's hard to animate like that, but
Turn it down. You signed a lease. That hasn't
Yeah.
happened in a
I
while.
don't know if you heard that, but a car just drove into the complex, and they were leaving, I think. But
Yeah,
they
they
had their
usually
music
leave.
blaring.
Yeah. So when we
Oh,
signed our
yeah.
lease,
Oh, wow.
it says that you can't blare music until you're out of the parking lot.
So I'm guessing somebody, probably in these,
Yeah.
complained about it, and
Yeah.
then they put it into there because they don't
Yeah.
want any complaints about it. Understandably, I appreciate that.
We used to joke about it, and then Gage caught me doing it one time, so we don't joke about it anymore.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Gage will have his blaring, and then, like, as soon as a tire touches the parking lot, turn it down.
When I lived in Beaver Creek at my dad's house, I would be like playing like whatever pop music or something, I don't know, like blaring it. And as soon as I'd enter the neighborhood, I would turn on like classical music, and I'd like turn it down, so it'd just be like nice piano orchestra in the background. And I'd be like, "Hello, everyone.
And then they're like, "Oh, that's nice."
Lovely day." It was like even like in the middle of the day, like people would like be out in their yard and they'd be like,
Isn't this nice?
"Hello."
Oh.
Yes. I live in this neighborhood.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun.
This has been a
Interesting.
new uploads on Friday.
Fridays now.
That's what we're doing now.
Because I work
Because he works
all the time
all the time.
on Mondays. We're on Twitter, any streaming service you can think of. Send us some cringy tweets if you got them, because we want to read those. I was trying to look for some during this video, but I couldn't find any.
Yeah, we love some cringe.
We love to cringe.
We love some cringe.
Oh man, we live for it.
It's a lovely thing, really.
Yeah. Every time we see a cringy tweet, I send it to Gage.
Yeah, vice versa. We
Yeah.
just send them to each other.
It's so good, dude. But thanks for listening, watching. See you guys later.
See you guys later. Okay, that's definitely yours, yeah. And this one's definitely mine. Dude, first try. Told you.
Dude. There's to rain.
First try.
There's to rain. first to run.
Aya!
The first to run.
Aya!
The first to run. The first to run. The first to run.
Thank you.